Take 273. Probably should start over.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Stivers Homestead. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jen.
And today, get the giggles. Get the giggles up in this place. Today, we've been stuck in the house for a week, like a lot of North America has been, it seems like. Big snowstorms come through, a lot of cold, almost too cold to even be outside. Besides longer to water the animals, feed the animals, and get back in quickly. So we decided to take this opportunity. I know sometimes it's a little crazy to think about the garden this time of year, but it is a very important time to be planting your garden.
It is coming.
Yes, buying your seeds, getting, going through the seeds that you currently have, what do you need, what do you don't need. And then so we obviously are very big on herbs.
Mm-hmm. And I got something really exciting. I don't know if you were done or not. So I got something really exciting to show you all. And we've had it for a little bit, just waited for the right time. And with the spring growing season coming up, it is really past time to start thinking about what you're going to grow this year and start getting your seeds for sure. So,
but it's never too late.
It's never too late. This past year when we were at HOA, we met this awesome company called Survival Garden Seeds, and they introduced us to what they have to offer. And then in the works was already happening, but they had an ultimate herb collection bundle coming out. Mm-hmm. So we got it, and it is so amazing. It is so exciting. I can't wait to show you all. First, I'm going to show you the package because we're going to unbox this together. But it's 36 heirloom seeds, and they're all herbs. They're medicinal. They're wonderful. Some of them are very common. Some you wouldn't necessarily think to grow, but are staples that you want to have in your home apothecary, herb, garden, bed area. And they're all wonderful. So it is extremely affordable. That's one of the only reasons that we're sharing it, because the herbal, community has gotten so popular and so wild. That there are people trying to take advantage of stuff like this, trying to take advantage of people really wanting to expand their knowledge and get into growing herbs and making stuff with the herbs. But this company, Survival Garden Seeds, has kept it affordable for everyone. It's 36 packs and it's $40. So it is amazing. I think originally it's 50, but it's on sale for 40. Yes, and we are affiliates, so we have a code that you can use with ours.
One thing I did want to show about this before she gets too far into it is the bag age. The bag itself is resealable. Yes. So long-term storage, we all have issues storing our seeds and figuring out how to store them. So it's nice to have this bag, and it clearly tells you what's in the bag.
And it's beautiful.
Right. So it's just easy to kind of store this and then make sure all your packs are staying the same. Yeah. But that is in general there. Yep. So
we have already opened it and we've looked, but we're still going to unbox it together. However, when we got this and I opened it for the first time and there's just this herbal smell that came from this bag, you can still smell it.
I didn't know that. Well, you sure can. It's pretty cool.
It's just everything about it's beautiful and affordable. So it does kind of smell like a regular. But they come in sections of 9. So we're just going to go through each one. We're going to tell you our favorites, what we think you should absolutely be growing, and what you should be doing with what you're growing.
Yeah. She's eating the cat food. I just put it down. Quit eating the cat food. When it's not available, you eat this food. Especially the children.
The children of the corn. Okay, so this first category, like I said, has 9. We're going to show you every single one, and then we're going to give you our top favorites that we want you to be growing and using in your home apothecary. So first is catnip, becoming more and more popular, not just for cats. It's great for humans as well. Cayenne pepper, which we love to grow. We love to make our own cayenne seasoning out of. Very easy and very simple.
It really is.
Black cumin, something I've never used, but it says it is used a lot in Indian cooking. So it is a medicinal herb.
Yeah, it's cumin.
Yeah. Bergamot. Lemon mint. I guess I don't have to show you the pack. Anise. Holy basil. Oregano and calendula. So our top 3, even though it's really hard to pick out of this section of 9, although we would like to pick all of them, we picked calendula, oregano, and bergamot. So if you know anything about us, even a little bit, you know that calendula is a huge staple in our business, in our home apothecary, and everything that we do in our garden. We love to grow calendula. It's a beautiful flower. It's really good for pollinators. but it's very medicinal. So you can use it for teas, but we use it most importantly for salves. And our calendula salve is amazing. It's our magic salve that we call. It's like one of the most popular things that people love and purchase from us because it's so good for everything. It's wonderful for your skin. Calendula itself is great as moisturizer, and calendula salve, calendula body oil. It's wonderful for your skin. It's very medicinal. It's good for cuts, scrapes, burns, and it's just
baby rash, diaper rash, stuff like that. It's very safe. I mean, it was almost accidental. Well, it wasn't accidental because she on purpose wanted me to grow that. But when we first started gardening, I loved it just because I love flowers. And then it's like, okay.
It's a very hardy flower, too.
Right. Yes, it is. You can start it very early in the garden bed, even before you're out of your first frost, or before you've gotten done with your last frost, I guess. But it's an awesome flower to grow. It's very beautiful, and it has a lot of properties.
Yep. Next is oregano, which should be a staple in everyone's garden. Not just for cooking and spices, but oregano is so beneficial for anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. We specifically make oregano oil, which is so simple. You take your oregano, you soak it in a very good quality, high level olive oil for, same as a tincture, about 4 to 6 weeks, and then that itself turns into an antibiotic once you strain it off. It's something that we continue to have in our apothecary for us, for the children, for anyone that comes here with any kind of ailment. They need a quick antibiotic, something to just get them back on the right track, get their immune support up, and we love it.
And it's delicious to cook with, too. Yes. Like, if you just want to make oregano oil to cook with oregano oil, it's really good. If you haven't just played with infused oils in general, a lot of these herbs are going to be really good for that.
Yep. And the last one is bergamot, which is a wonderful thing to have in your garden as well. It's really good for lowering levels of cholesterol, if that's a problem that you have. It's also really good for anxiety and mental clarity, mental illness, stuff like that.
They sell the Mondo burger there.
Okay. I don't even know what that means.
I'm good burger.
Yeah, wow.
Like when you said like bergamot, it's like the Mondo burger. Remember, like the company that fought against.
It's been many, many years.
We watched it not that long ago with the kids.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember.
It was a Good Burgers competition. They were putting really funny when you think about it. They were putting the chemicals on the burger to make them bigger.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I do know what you're talking about, yeah.
And it was like goofy, but I mean, ironically enough, what's happening in their real life with their food. Back on track.
Okay, the next set of 9, we're going to start with lovage. Honestly, I've never grown lovage. I'm definitely interested in it. I think it would be really cool. It looks like a good plant. It says it gets 5 to 6 feet tall.
And it says it has notes of celery, anise, and cumin. So that's a powerful punch of flavor.
Yeah, good cooking one.
Yeah.
Marigolds, which we love. We plant them everywhere in our garden with our tomatoes, with everything. They help keep pests off, but they're also medicinal and really good for you and so easy to grow. There's absolutely no reason that you shouldn't grow marigolds. Mugwort is a new one. What did you say it was good for?
Digestive, irregular menstrual cycles, and then what else did I say? There was another one. It's also been known to have benefits for a sedative, for a laxative, and for liver tonic. So that's kind of interesting. We might have to look more into it because it seemed to have a lot of benefits on a quick research that I was doing. So it might be one that we have to add a box for.
Yeah, and don't just be taking our word for this. Like we're telling you what's in it. You can also see on the website what's in it.
Absolutely.
But do your own research, deep dive in, get an herb book, and figure all this stuff out because we don't know everything. I know it seems like it.
There's some people out there like, no, nothing. You're right.
Oh gosh. The next one is mullein. We absolutely love mullein. That is a tincture that is constantly in our apothecary. One that we take almost every day, especially during the season.
I did a herb video the other day where I was talking about how this is nature's toilet paper. It 100% absolutely is nature's toilet paper. It does not have those fine hairs. So I'm not exactly sure what plant everybody was talking about, but it does not have the fine hairs that will irritate your skin on it. There are other nature's toilet paper, but this one is. If you do have a reaction to any kind of plant, that's a skin thing, not necessarily a plant thing. That's one thing to remember, where our bodies react to a lot of different things.
This is also for the flowers because the flowers are really medicinal, not just the leaves. Peppermint, if you love tea, you should have peppermint because it can be added to any tea, loose leaf, dried. It's just wonderful. It has a wonderful flavor to it. And the last, well, not the last one, but the next one is common plantain. Most people have this growing in their yard, and it can be used for skin, for salves, for rashes. It's a really, really good thing to have, just to, if it doesn't grow in your area, in your yard, or if you're like us and you have animals everywhere and they use the bathroom on everything, you might not necessarily want to be picking that from your yard. So you can grow it in a tiny little box that they can't get to. And that way you can use it for medicinal purposes.
I'm actually glad you said that, because I've seen that in a lot of comments when people will plant in their boxes something that's like commonly grown as a weed in the yard. It's usually because they want to make sure that they know what's getting on it. Yes. They like I said, they don't want cat poop, dog poop, stuff like that that's on it that's been washed off. At least it can be controlled like that. So that's why you can go them in your own boxes. And
then the 3 that we picked from this section of 9 is Marshmallow, something that we always have in our medicinal cabinet. It's something that we sell in tincture form. It's wonderful for you, respiratory or immune. It's just something that we keep on hand and take every single day because it's really, really good for you, and it's easy to grow. Lemon balm is also easy to grow. It will spread like crazy, wildfire. But if you dry it and turn it into a tincture, and it's for anxiety, sleep, it's wonderful. It's one of the tops in our store because people depend on it and rely on it. It's very similar to chamomile, the same kind of purposes, but lemon balm is used with the leaves, not the flowers.
Yeah, and it is really hardy. And once you get it going, it'll come back every year.
Yeah, and I think it smells and tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
I do too. I can see that.
Yeah. You can also cook with it too. And the last one of this section is lavender. A lot of people have trouble growing lavender. I know I specifically have in the past. Once you figure out that it really likes well-drained soil and to just be a little bit more foo-foo, high maintenance, and caressed and talked to and touched and all that good stuff, then you can get that down, and it's super easy to grow. You can even grow it in a pot. But
I would actually argue pretty much everything that we've shown you so far can be grown in a pot.
Yeah, but it's something that we also keep on hand and in our store as well for calming, sleep, for skin. Sometimes I'll put it on my scalp for dry skin. It smells wonderful. It's, I think when our kids were babies, one of our favorite smell was the lavender, lotion and soap and body wash. And it was for them too, because it would literally just put them right to sleep. It's a wonderful smell.
That's actually what I was going to say. Even if you wanted to take it outside of all that and you make your own lotions or you make your own soaps, like growing lavender allows you to have that nice scent and that calming effect, even in stuff that you're applying to your skin.
Yeah. Our next category of 9 are some really awesome ones, some common, some not so much, always thrown into herb bundles. But again, do your research. It's important to branch out and not just do the most common herbs that everybody grows, and maybe at least every year try one new exotic herb that you haven't tried before. So one is purslane. We love purslane. 99% of people think it's a weed. It is a weed, but it also tastes really good.
It's really edible. I mean, once it takes into a garden, it's everywhere. Yeah. It spreads all over the place, and you have to work it. I know her stepdad's garden had it everywhere. He's like, I'm just going to start eating. I'm going to have a garden of purslane. That's fine. Yeah. It's really good for you.
Yeah. The next one is white sage, which is really interesting. I've never seen a white sage. It says that it's wonderful for pollinators and honey production. So if that's, if you're looking to add something new, definitely try a white sage.
Especially if you have bees.
Really cool. Yeah.
That looks really pretty too. I might have to grow at least one in a pot to see what it looks like.
The next one is just regular sage. We love sage for cooking. We've done it with tinctures. It's a very popular herb that's very good for you. The next one is Boric, which is another one that has become popular over time. A lot of people love to grow it. Stinging nettle is also really good, very medicinal.
Also grown very wild, especially in our area here in Kentucky. It's usually everywhere.
Toothache plant, awesome. And common yarrow, which is everywhere down here, but it is medicinal and good to have. And then we picked valerian. If you know our store or anything about it, we love our valerian tinctures. We love putting valerian in teas. It's wonderful for ADHD, helping you concentrate, calming you down. It's really, really good.
And this is kind of funny. The last sentence on here say cats also love this fragrant herb.
Yeah, we can attest to that. Yeah. They love when we do the tincture. Really I know. I hate the way it smells.
I think it smells good.
Yeah, it just depends on
that's who you are. That's the lesson. Cats also love this fragrant herb.
The last one is wormwood, which you have to use with caution and not for great lengths of time, but it's something that we give to our animals to keep the parasite population down. It's really good for you, especially if you mix it with, say, walnut and pumpkin seeds. It's a kind of a must to have on hand, and just always have dried and mixed up in case you need it in an emergency.
Yeah, we use it quite often. We just have all that stuff dried up, blend it all together, and then we sprinkle it on their food is the easiest way we do it. But it's good. And like I said, even for you too.
This is our last section of 9, and it's also a very exciting category. I'm really excited to show you all these, just all of them all together. But this category is really, really good. So first we have chamomile. If you have a garden, you should be growing chamomile. It's wonderful for you.
Very easy to harvest too. Those little heads, the flower heads that pop, 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 pop. They're just
extremely easy to grow.
Yeah.
Next is Cherville. That's not one I've grown, but it's interesting. It says it's really good to put on salads, soups, and egg dishes. Yum. Finnel, which is wonderful and medicinal, and that you should grow, but I myself hate fennel. However, I do love its medicinal properties. It's really good for bloat, digestion, any kind of that stuff. If you've ate too much or you're just feeling that bloat feeling, it's wonderful if you can get past the taste.
You can't stand fennel. We almost can't even have, like, if we get some sausage or something and the fennel's a little too high in there, it's out.
The next one is stock. Not one I've grown, but pretty cool. A member of the cabbage family. All right. Horehound. I used to eat horehound as a kid.
Watch your mouth.
Don't forget what channel we're on.
I didn't say it.
I used to eat horehound candy when I was a kid, and it was my favorite. But it is very medicinal. Hyssop. Very popular herb. And lamb's ear.
Not much to say about hyssop. Sorry.
Lamb's ear. All right. And we picked 2. You want to talk?
No.
You seem like you have a lot to say.
I don't. You go ahead.
The first one we picked is feverfew, which we also keep in our store. Our son takes it for headaches, keeping that down. And it's a really, really good medicinal herb and very easy to grow.
And good for fevers.
Yes. And echinacea, which is also something that we keep on hand. I know it sounds like we have 547 herbs in our apothecary, and we do. And we take them every day. And we stay healthy for the most part.
Yeah, her and I take about 2 to 3 daily, specifically every day. And then the other ones are more as needed. If we can feel like something coming on, we'll get it into our system. Because when you have an herb, that's one of the important things to remember, is this stuff isn't like Tylenol. Yes. It's not, you don't take it and it's like, bam, I'm starting to feel the benefits of it. You need at least a week to 2 weeks of it in your system to start feeling those benefits.
But the thing is, there's so many ways to get it into your system. If you're growing this stuff, you're either making tinctures, extracts, you're making salves, you're cooking with it, you're drinking teas with it, loose leaf teas. There's so many ways to get it into your system. And that's what we try to keep the knowledge on. And like, we have the products in our store because we don't want people to think that the only way is tinctures. That's our specific main way, besides teas, that we take it every day because it is the highest potency. But there's so many ways to get these herbs into your system. It's being intentional.
It's the highest potency. And tinctures are the easiest freaking thing to make. Like, they're so easy. And so if like we're going to get the most bang for our buck, and it's the easiest, that's why we do it. But like I said, there's so many ways. But back to this pack in general. It's pretty cool that they do this and have this. It's nice to have so many options in one container because it's giving you the ones that you know you need, but it's also venturing you out and giving you a few different ones to try. And so that's what I challenge you all, like she mentioned earlier in this video, is don't just stick with the ones you know. But here's a prime example. Lavender, if you can't grow that, there are plenty ethical and organic places to get that from. So why not try whatever this is? Cherville, like let's look up the benefits of that one. Purchasing our lavender maybe from a good trusted source, trying something that maybe is a little bit easier to grow in your garden, but now you're getting double the benefits because you're not sitting here trying to waste your time and grow lavender that you know is going to fail.
Yeah. With that being said, I would encourage you to have your staples that you have in your garden, in your beds, in ground, whatever, and then get you a few pots and just try it out. If you're getting these seeds in this pack anyway, just pop a couple, 2 to 4 seeds in there. Give it a go. See if it's something you can grow. See if it's something you know how to harvest when it comes to that time. And then challenge yourself in the different ways that you can use it. And if you're just slowly adding in these herbs one by one into pots and not necessarily taking up room in your garden, then you're going to come to love them all. And then you become so much more intentional with herbs, and then they truly become a part of your daily life, which is what they are for us. And I want that for everyone. I want herbs to just be the normal thing that everybody does. I don't want there to be this hype around it. I don't want people out here trying to sell you on all this other random stuff that they can. Like, I want you to be knowledgeable and you to grow it yourself and know that you can do this.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's nothing better than when you go on your porch and there's just like pots everywhere and it's just a bunch of different herbs. Like,
And the smells and the bees. Oh my gosh, it makes me miss summer.
Yeah, I know, especially while it's that 8 inches of snow outside. But other than that, y'all, remember that we have a link down below. That's the affiliate link if you want to go purchase it.
Check out their website too. They have all kinds of awesome stuff.
Yeah.
And you can get these seeds by themselves. You don't have to get the whole packet. They also have other bundles that we're going to show you in other videos. It's a really cool company, and we really, really like them.
Yeah, absolutely. And so if you all like this video, y'all, hit that subscribe button for us. I almost said hit the like button. I'm like, if you want to hit the like, you can hit the like. I'd rather you hit the subscribe.
We love you.
Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.